everybody. So I'm here for the first time in 23 years in franchising. This is my first FranChoice conference, and I'm very, very proud to be here and participate to get this ribbon today, which I haven't really earned yet, but I will. Next year I'll be back for more of those. So check this out, guys. We have some company at the door. We have our Tudor Doctor mascot. The Big Apple is here.
Yeah.
Hey! Hey, how are you? Hi, folks. Hey! Hey, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I actually come from Washington State. I have a brother. His name is Mac. Actually, it's Macintosh. But everybody just calls him Red. You know, I don't see him much. He lives in Rome. Listen, Granny Smith raised us, and everything she cooked was really delicious.
All right, that'll be enough for that.
Nobody, don't bruise me. Nobody likes a bruised apple. All right, so Stan, hey, this is your first FranChoice convention. Right. So what do you think of it? This is great.
This has been awesome. For me, it's been a real treat to get here and see what you guys are all about. What a great hotel. What a great facility. Phenomenal food. A little good time at the bar last night. And of course, you know, the FranChoice people, they are really great.
Oh, you're so right. The FranChoice people are great. Say they have some really great people. Unfortunately, none of those are in this room now. So Stan, let me ask you, you know, a lot of people don't know who you are or where you come from, so why don't you take a couple of seconds and be brief, but tell them a little bit about your background.
Well, like I said, 23 years in franchising, first time here, first time involved with a conference. I've been on the development side of this business for all of my career, and whether I was in real estate or chicken wings or ice cream or internet, wherever I've been, it's always been about the relationships. It's been about bringing the right people to the party for the right times, at the right place, and for the right reason. I have had some tremendous mentors in this business. I learned a few things from this guy. And I'm just really proud to pay back by paying forward. So I do a lot of service work through the IFA. I'm involved in a lot more committee work than anybody ought to be. If you've ever seen me at an IFA convention, I'm tripping on these ribbons because I can never say no, so I get a lot of ribbons. I'm involved in a pro-athlete franchising initiative, helping to bring athletes into franchising. It's their next playbook. It's currently what I'm chairing for IFA right now. And it's just, I want to see the right people in the right place at the right time in franchising for whatever reason they get here. I want to treat them to the left and the right side of the brain, having the right experience, so that there are no surprises but happy ones.
Wow! That was just a little bit less than impressive. So, all right, so Stan, with his fabulous background, and it is pretty neat, so why Tudor Doctor? Come on, why?
Well, that's an easy one, actually. I made a mistake about 10, maybe 12 years ago, when I didn't listen carefully. I could have been sitting at this table, Frank, I could have been retired by now. But I had an opportunity to make a career choice decision and join FranChoice and become a consultant. And I didn't. It's probably the only thing I regret in my franchising career. So when the opportunity to take a look at Tudor Doctor in the capacity that I'm here to be in as the VP of North America presented itself, I wasn't going to make another mistake. So here we have a brand that delivers in roughest of times, a high growth market, a high growth opportunity, a low cost of entry. We do well by doing good and make huge differences in the lives of the families that we tutor. The threshold for getting in is low, the margins are high, there's no real estate, it's home-based. What about this brand didn't appeal to me? So the timing could not have been better, and the opportunity for me could not have been greater. And I wasn't going to blow it again by not doing the right thing at the right time, and here I am.
Well, we've had some laughs, we've had some jokes, but there's one thing we're really, really serious about, and that is working with you and your candidates in a very professional and very thoughtful process, assisting everybody through this discovery process.
And really, I want to just re-emphasize, you guys know us. I mean, I know from past that, you know, you don't have a problem knowing who we are. But I think what we've had a problem doing is perhaps taking the passes that have come from you and treating them on our end with the same level of commitment and professionalism that you do in teeing up your candidates. So there's been a big investment made here in getting this right and dealing on our end every bit the same way that you do on yours, so that we can make a lot of people happy with the decisions that they make, and you can have the comfort of knowing that anything you send our way is being treated by a couple of old farts that aren't too scared to do this today.
Who could be more professional than this? I guess me.
And I should point out too, just one last thing, we have a lot of opportunity in Dallas.
Actually, let's quickly talk about territory.
Yeah, what did you
We have a tremendous amount of territory. Matter of fact, we have almost 3,000 territories available. We're young in our development. So virtually we have territory available anywhere. And so there should never be an issue. All territories are based on demographics. Our sweet spot is ages 0 to 24 and secondarily 25 to 44. And every franchisee gets a majority of their territory within those parameters. So,
before we answer any of your questions, on behalf of the tutor doctor Big Apple, aka Ray Shore,
and on behalf of Stan Friedman, aka the boss, we thank
Ray,
you
thank you
for your
very much for your
attention.
attention.